And the last award that I need to give out is we all have individuals in our lives who, every time I see him, I smile. I mean, just conditioned that way. He's not a bud, but he's a good friend, and he gives that response to me. It's like the funnies in the paper. I mean, it is. But I was told today by the man himself that this is the last event that he is going to, where'd he go? Oh, there you are. This is the last event he's actually going to cover. He thinks he's going to retire. Lowell, will you please come up here? Mr. Master Editor, please. I know. The Bellevue Area Chamber of Commerce is recognizing you as 2009 Friend of the Chamber. Friend of the Chamber. Paul, thank you. Did you speak as well as write?
No. I always wondered what it would be like to reach this point in a career. I actually know the date that I'm no longer editor anymore, April 12th. And looking at you people tonight, I just really hate to say goodbye. But, you know, all of us need to move off the center stage. The next generation needs to come along. We need people with energy and enthusiasm. And I think this next editor, you're going to like her. Her name is Sarah Milhouse, and I'm going to stay here as long as she thinks I need to be here, which I hope isn't too long. But I want her to care about Bellevue as much as you folks made me care about Bellevue. This is, to this day, the most remarkable place that I've ever been. It is a place, we were talking about that today, where there is the opportunity to have a shared experience. Dan from Florida is wanting to move here, and we were just talking about that. There's the opportunity to have a common experience with people that you just don't get in a larger community sometimes. You have the ability to make a difference. And in reporting on you folks for 30 years, I look at almost every one of you, and you have made a difference. You've told me about your lives, you've shared your dreams, you've pointed out I misspelled your name. It's been a wonderful experience. I wouldn't trade this for anything. And I wish you well, since we're all together here. I know Bellevue is going to move ahead. We always have historically. People come here with dreams. People stay here because of relationships. And it's a good place to be, and I'm glad you're part of it. Thank you so much for doing that.
It'll be a tough act to follow.
Well, there's one more award that I'd like to give tonight. And actually, Lowell and I worked on something last year, so I'm going to read his words. In my role as editor of a weekly newspaper for the past 30 years here in Bellevue, I'm in a unique position to observe both events and people over a long period. I'm always looking for examples of people who can relate to and work with people across a wide spectrum of interests and abilities. It's one thing to be successful within your profession or within a group of like-minded people. Here in a small community, that would be a luxury. I look for people who have an ability to translate private good into public interest. That is why I'm nominating John Hoff. As the Business Person of the Year, let me continue reading. John Hoff, a longtime resident of Bellevue, a businessman, and our long-serving Bellevue Area Chamber of Commerce president. John has come to bring a close to indispensable as anyone in public life here. He has successfully played the role of honest broker when issues on the main street and challenges at City Hall needed resolving. He speaks with humility, honesty, and most importantly, he speaks with authority when addressing the chamber membership, the community, his insurance business clients, or the local parochial school board. In all the years I have had the privilege of knowing John Hoff, I've never seen the man speak vindictively or in anger. His outlook leaves you feeling better about life. His humility and willingness to volunteer are a hallmark of this man. As the Jackson County Master Gardener, John has volunteered hours to beautifying the downtown with flower plantings and care. He is a Rotarian here in Bellevue, which brings with a major commitment. He is a past member of the Jackson County Economic Development Commission and has served on city boards through the years. John Hoff is an effective advocate of this community at any level, from his welcoming approach to newcomers and visitors speaking for Bellevue to city, county, and state. A key to John's success in public life here in Bellevue is his keen sense of humor, the ability to laugh at himself and to accept people as they are. As a result, people respond to John. I have been here, it'll be 3 years this next month, and one of the first people I met was John Hoff. It was a couple weeks before the Heritage Days, and a lot of people just assumed that I knew things. And John came in and said, let me help you. So he helped me and we got through, and between him and Buddy Till, they've been my link on the Heritage Day. They've been my support. But John has been there every step of the way, every time I've needed him, and on every committee, he is there. I am so proud to give my friend the Business Person of the Year.